Wow.
Can you see? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Oh my God.
My presentation is about Indonesian architecture, but I think it's more about Austronesian architecture.
Okay.
Yeah. And here I will introduce like simple introduction of Indonesia and what is Austronesia and Austronesian architecture. Austronesian architecture character in Indonesia, and my case study, I will explain about one tribe, one like vernacular architecture of one tribe in Indonesia. It's called Batak.
Okay.
Yes. So this is introduction of Indonesia. Indonesia located in the equator. So that's why we have Retai Kocha is equator, right? And we are...
Arata is like the line.
Yeah.
Hotline.
And
Yeah.
we are located in the middle of Asia continent and Australia continent, and also in the middle of Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean.
Okay.
Yes. And this. In Indonesia, we have a lot of tribes, and our skin and our face is different from east to west. Is different. Like we can see from here, for example, here in this province, people here are more like white. Their skin are lighter than the one here near to Australia. There's can you see my cursor?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
Like people here in Indonesia, we also have dark skin, like African.
Okay.
And people from the west side is more like Asian. But people from west is more like Aborigine from Australia.
Yeah.
And from what I read, the genetics also similar. Like people from the west, their genetic is similar to people in Asia, and people from the west is similar with people from the Australia. But I also read another source about Austronesia. I will tell you later. And in Indonesia, we called Ring of Fire.
Wow.
Just like Colombia, right? Oh no, not Colombia. Peru or Chile.
Yeah, I think
Which
like
country?
Chile.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chile. Because here is volcano. So here also. So the vernacular architecture in Indonesia is based on the geographical feature in Indonesia. Like the traditional building, they always like they don't reach the soil. They also have like upper, maybe around like 1 meter or 2 meter from the soil, because it can prevent from earthquake. So if there's an earthquake, the house won't break.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have the picture of the house?
Yeah, I have the picture of the house. And yeah, it's like in Indonesia, we have 261 pi 1. What is pi 1? 100.
And
A million. 261 million people in Indonesia.
60. Okay.
And
okay, and then?
And 30% of Indonesian population is in Java Island only here. 30% of Indonesian population is only here. And Indonesia also, as I know, Indonesia has the longest sea coastline in the world, because we have 1,000 island. I also don't remember. 17,000 islands in Indonesia.
Wow. Yeah.
Even like sometimes if seen from the satellite, for example, if the sea is not like too high, there will be an island, and then if we see again, maybe the next day or the next month, is not there anymore.
Wow.
Yes, and we have a lot of islands that don't have people there, don't have population. So actually we have a lot of free land in Indonesia, but 30% of population stay in Java. And also the yes, please ask question.
Why in Java? I mean, why so many people tend to live in Java and not in Sumatra, Borneo? Why Java?
Because it's the Soto, the capital city is in Java, and now it's moved to Borneo to this.
Really, it moved?
Yes.
It's process on the move.
Yeah. It's still on the process of the construction, but it will move. But to be honest, I don't agree with that, because Borneo is like lungs of the world. It's just like Amazon.
Oh.
Yes. If the capital city move there, many people will move there, and they will open the forest for people.
I have an idea. Can I?
Oh yeah, sure.
My friend Silva, who also architect like Dea, once tell me about the Borneo, why Borneo is chosen, why the Borneo is chosen to be a capital. There is a philosophy behind that. Or maybe next week we can talk about that,
Yeah.
like pros and cons about Borneo. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because Silva like told me Borneo have philosophy to why Borneo like that.
Okay. It's very interesting.
Yeah, okay. So go on.
And then why people tend to stay in Java Island? Because long time ago, in Java Island, there's one kingdom, a very big kingdom, and the capital is also in Java. So more people from another country come to Indonesia, and they stay in Java Island. That's why more people stay in Java. And in Java also is the most developed area in Indonesia. Next, ethnic groups in Indonesia. We have 5 major ethnic groups in Indonesia. The first one is Jawa, is Andreas tribe.
Okay.
It's like 40% of Indonesian are Javanese. And the second is my tribe, is Sunda. 15% of Indonesian are Sundanese. And next is Batak, located here. And the fourth is Minangkabau, here. And the fifth is Bali. But the fifth major ethnic group in Indonesia is only 1.67%. So like you can see, like Javanese people is 40% of Indonesian population. But Bali, the fifth biggest ethnic group in Indonesia is also 1.67. So another tribes is maybe 0 point something percent of Indonesian population.
Wow. And the rest are?
Do you have another tribe like in Kalimantan, in Borneo? There is a Dayak or something. And
but I don't write here. I only write the 5 biggest ethnic groups in Indonesia.
Just the 5 biggest.
Yeah.
And then
next, the first one is Sendria's tribe. It's Japanese. Like Japanese people, their face, their body feature is like this. And this is my tribe, Sundanese. And this is people from Papua, from the East Indonesia.
Wow.
Next is about architecture. Yeah, it's about architecture. What influenced architecture?
Okay, Chu Sheng.
Maybe Sandria can help me to read this. Okay, I'll skip this part.
Oh my!
Because I don't remember how to read this. Yeah, it's only theory. Like culture is made up of inherited artifact, goods, technical process, and blah blah blah. And this, I tell my teacher about this book.
Okay.
In my opinion, this is a very good book to read.
Yeah.
Because we can know about the history of human, like why people like the process of economy, like from the beginning when we change. For example, if I have grain and Sandria have meats, and we change from grain to meats, and until we know money, until there's religion, and everything is written here. And I think it's a good book.
Yeah. And human mind too, I think.
Yeah, a brief history of humankind.
Human brain.
And next is Austronesia.
Austronesian.
Oh yeah, because why I made this presentation, because once I made presentation about Indonesian architecture, and then my teacher asked me like, what's the similarity between one tribe and another tribe? And then I told her there is no similarity between one vernacular architecture from one tribe to another, because Indonesia is an archipelago, so we don't have too much contact with one and another island. And after I read this book, I know my theory is wrong. So I made this. Because Indonesia, a long time ago, before 1,000 years before century, Austronesian people came to Indonesia.
1,000 years? Where?
1,000 years before century.
Before
like
Christ?
Long time ago.
BC?
Yes, BC.
2,000 years before Christ?
Before century.
Okay.
Yes.
And
when people just find a civilization, no, it's before civilization even.
I think civilization is no like 10,000 years, because Indonesia have like situs batu padang batu. No.
Yeah, I know that.
Situs. Yeah. I don't know. Just where the civilization begin is still mystery, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And next, what is Austronesia? Like the first, actually, Austronesian people's ancestor is also like we don't know exactly like from where they are, but from some source I found that they're from Taiwan.
Oh,
Taiwan before it's not Chinese, it's not China.
Okay, so
The ancestor of Taiwan, maybe you can find about a Truku tribe.
Wait, Truku tribe.
Truku.
Okay,
Oh,
wait.
this
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You are
around
Korean.
3,000 before century.
Oh.
The Neolithic Dapenkeng culture appear and quickly run the coast of the island. There's like okay, I'll tell you. This is the real Taiwanese people,
Oh.
not Chinese.
Wow. Oh.
Yes,
So
because like Chinese people came to Taiwan after maybe around after Han Dynasty. I need to check more, because I discussed with my supervisor, and she also agree that even in Han Dynasty, southern China is not part of China. Before century, southern China is not yet part of China.
Yeah, it's true, it's true. I know the Chinese map, dynasty map. It's on her.
There's dynasty map. and at the time in Taiwan, Taiwan lived a Truku tribe, not Chinese.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
And their facial, their body feature is like this. They're just like Aborigine people in Australia. And here is the map of Austronesia.
Okay.
Austronesia is from Madagascar to New Zealand. Like long time ago, we are one tribe. Because I have one friend from Madagascar.
Yeah.
And before I know her, I thought she's Japanese. Because our face and our feature is almost the same.
Yeah.
And then when I talked with her boyfriend, and I told him that why your girlfriend is just like Indonesian people, and then he said, of course you're Austronesian. And I was like, what is Austronesian? Go find by yourself. And after I find this, I know why we have like similarity.
Oh,
It's
so
like, like people who go to the islands.
Yes.
So you curious about this Austronesia because of your friend?
No, because of my research.
Oh.
Like people from Taiwan sailed to Madagascar, and then they sailed again and to Indonesia, to Hawaii, to New Zealand. They have the same ancestor.
Oh, so like like they skip the Java Island and
No, they also come to Java Island.
oh yeah, but in the line Java is skipped. Yeah, in the line like in the blue line, they skip the Java Java Island.
Oh no, it is not. All of this is Austronesia, but they also have different language, but similar language.
Oh, okay, I see. So
Sandhya, do you notice that our language is like we have some same words with Philippine?
What words?
I don't remember, like makan, like eat, and some words.
Oh.
Yes. Maybe yes. Sandria or Juan, can you help me to read this? Austronesia, like it contains from two words, auster and nesos.
Yeah.
Yes. Auster is like chai waiting. Nanfeng.
Latin 语. So it's like language, Latin language. 中医是南方，南风，it's like south south wind, and
Mhm.
Taisi. This is Juan, you
Nesos,
can
it means
also read that.
island.
what
Yes.
that?
I think it means Austronesia comes from the connection of two words. Auster
Yes.
from
Auster and
Latin.
Nesos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Nesos is like
Auster means Nanfeng,
yeah.
Nanfang.
and
And
Nesos it means island. So
and
the two words
yeah,
South Islands. South Islands.
the
Yeah.
Zhong Yuzhong, the middle is Tyrone and Suchida. Like the issue is Tao, the meaning is island.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
then Kajong Mat.
oh my god, I don't remember what I wrote.
Yeah. Oh, this is Madagascar in Chinese.
Oh,
Madagascar.
no, I wrote that this Austronesian people is from Madagascar to the
Yeah, from Madagascar
New Zealand.
until New Zealand.
Oh,
Okay.
is the okay. Next. Oh, the origin of Austronesia people is still a subject of some controversy. Like Mikam suggests the vast triangular area within present-day Taiwan, Sumatra in Indonesia, and Timor, while Oppenheimer has the theory that they originated from Sunda Islands. Sunda Island is this.
Which one?
Before Indonesia, this area called Sunda Island.
Oh.
It's
So-
like prehistoric history.
Oh, so like before that, there is no ocean or there is an ocean.
At the time of Austronesia, there is an ocean because it's not that long.
Oh.
Maybe about 3,000 years before century.
So I mean the right now it's like this, but like in Austronesian era, is this already an separated island or some island is still one?
I don't know exactly. Maybe I will find another theory about that.
Okay.
And then yeah, this is the origin of
Oh.
Austronesian. And
That is very interesting.
yes, and
And I think
I
it's-
know I need to do more research about this because this is a very interesting topic.
And you know, I think those Truku people, they must be very very good to sail, to go. You know, they went to all
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real sailorman.
Because Sandria, do you know that there's a traditional song of not traditional song like old song of Indonesia, Nenek moyangku seorang pelaut.
Yeah, I know.
There is a child's song say that our ancestor is a sailor. It's like it's taught to kids. Oh, this free meeting will end in 10 minutes.
So
Okay.
do you think that the songwriter is right about the Truku tribe?
I don't know exactly if they wrote about Truku tribe, but what I know is he knows about history, and he or she who wrote that song, he knows that our ancestor is a sailor, because Juan also said that this Truku tribe is very good at sailing, because in the house they built, they have philosophy of a boat.
Oh, how?
Wow.
I will, yes.
Oh.
Here, Austronesian architecture only case study. The first one, yeah, here. This is the roof. For Austronesian, a house is not merely a dwelling. It contains symbolic meanings that reflect many ideas of culture. A house can be a copy of cosmos, a sacred place for the ancestor, a physical representation of certain groups' identity for expression of social status. Like here, it's like a boat. What I see is this house is like a boat.
Oh, that's also in Padang restaurant. Right?
Yeah. This is not in Indonesia.
Yeah.
This is not in Indonesia.
Maybe the Padang people is from theirs too, maybe. Like
Yeah.
similar. Yeah. I don't know.
See, this is a traditional house of Madagascar.
Mm.
And in Indonesia, we also have this kind of house with a high pillar, like construction. And we in Indonesia, we have this kind of house in the east part of Indonesia.
Mm.
But the right house, picture, this picture, is like ancient Sundanese house, my tribe. In my tribe, we also have this kind of house. And when I discuss with my friend from Madagascar, she also have like so many like similar houses in Indonesia, which is also in Madagascar.
Mm.
Next is in Philippines.
Oh, Bahay Kubo.
See,
Oh.
like they have similarity. For example, Sandia, what's panggung? What is that?
Oh,
Like
it's
they have space. Like they don't touch the soil. The house is not touching the soil.
It's called rumah panggung. Rumah is
Yeah,
house,
rumah
and
it means
panggung
house.
is
Panggung it means I don't know
Like
what is that in.
stage. Yeah, stage maybe. Like if you perform something, the stage is like more higher. And so is this for preventing the earthquake or what? Or for I think the highest one is for like to put the animal or
they use this space to put animal or how to say rice. Like what they plant, they will put it there under the house.
So it's dry.
But like philosophic in terms of philosophy, in Austronesian they have three major how to say three parts. They have three parts. The first part is here, the floor, and under the floor. The philosophy of this is like and the second is from this part until this part, and the third is from this and to the roof. In the middle is for human. They believe is for human to live. Human live there. And the upper part is for gods. And the lowest part is for demon and like a god of the soil.
Oh.
Yes.
Like Mother Earth.
Yeah, like Mother Earth.
It's not demon though.
Actually, Mother Earth is not demon, but he's also how to say, like celestial beings.
Yeah. So like the myth. But I think the Mother Earth and Heavenly Father is on it's on every culture, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay. Hello. Yeah. Fiji house.
Yeah, this is the traditional house of Fiji. Yes. So like for me, I can see the similarity between these houses.
Yeah. Where is Fiji?
Fiji is in small island near to Hawaii, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, let me make sure.
heard that before, but I
Fiji.
forgot what is Fiji.
Fiji is in Pacific.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Fiji.
Near to Papua New Guinea. Near to New Zealand.
Yeah, in Hawaii.
Tonga, Samoa Island. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I
like-
heard that before. I forgot where.
And next, this is a traditional house
I
of
know.
New Zealand.
Yeah, Maori tribe.
Maori.
Senopua.
And this is Australian Aboriginal house.
Oh.
And this is Austronesian architecture in Indonesia.
Okay.
Like in general, they have this. Can you see?
Yeah.
Like the general plan, not plan, like construction of Austronesian architecture in Indonesia is like this.
Okay.
Juan, how to call this? Like in Indonesia, we call this stage.
Tanggung. Yeah. Like
Pillar. Maybe pillars?
Like stage construction.
pillar, maybe.
Yeah,
Like
pillar, but I mean the leveling, the upper level.
like foundation, no.
Like to build upon a higher ground?
Yes.
Elevated?
Yes, elevated floor.
Build upon an elevated platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, platform. I think platform is more suitable.
Yes. And the typical roof is like this of Austronesian in Indonesia. The roof is like this. They have this kind of gable roof, and the material is from not palm tree, like a coconut.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
use this too.
Oh, yeah. Really? Oh, because I think it is also in tropical style house.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. Is it the shape is like this? Is the shape is like this or different?
No, it's usually maybe round. I can show you.
Yeah. But in Austronesian architecture, the shape of the roof is like a boat, like this.
Oh.
Usually it's like this. Because they built a house is not only for living, but they want to, it's part of custom, because they build what they know. They know how to build a boat, so they think that this shape can accommodate a roof, so they built a roof just like that.
Oh.
Because it's like identity for them. And next, the similarity. This is in Aceh, in Sumatra Island. This is in Madagascar. This is in East Indonesia.
Yeah.
And this is Australia, Aborigine people. And next is Indonesian architecture. And I will explain about Batak. Batak is one of, is number 4th or 3rd biggest ethnic in Indonesia.
Patake mean two.
Yeah. Oh, number 3. Here.
Oh,
It's located here. Number 3.
yeah. Batak is similar with Chinese, I think. They have sing too. They have a family name like Chinese.
Yeah. And, this is the maps of Batak. The capital is Medan. And they have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small tribe in Batak tribe. So in Indonesia, we have a lot of tribes. Wait, we have 300 tribe, but we have 1,340 like group inside the tribe.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Like small
That's
tribe.
a lot. Like in Batak, the tribe named Batak, but inside Batak, there are 6 small ethnic group. Karo, Pakpak, Simalungung, Toba, Angkola, and Mandailing. Here's the map of that small group. And the difference between each group, like long time ago, is difference the difference is their way of life, not way of life, like how they live. Like for example, people from this Toba,
Yeah.
most of them are nelayan itu sailor ya.
Fisher. Oh,
Fisher.
Yeah. It's
Most
not
of them
sailor,
are
it's-
fisher.
Yeah.
And for example, here, most
Yeah.
of them are doing perkebunan tuh apa sih, Sen?
Agriculture.
Farming.
Yeah.
Like agriculture and farming. Because so like it's not exactly like they want to build some small groups and against another group. No, it's not like that. But the difference is like their way of life. And this difference also have influence in how they build their house.
Oh.
Because like architecture is based on what you need in life, what you need for your daily life. If you're a sailor, maybe you need something to put your boat or something, or if you are a farmer, you need some space to put your thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so here's
And
Georgia.
and this is
That's amazing.
I will explain one tribe, Toba. One small group. It's called Toba. It's here. And
Wow.
Toba, they have custom that they live with their family in one how to say, in one lot.
Oh, one like
Yes.
a group of family.
Yes, a group of some houses.
Oh, so for example, if I am grandmother, so that all my grandchild is there or what? Or
Yes, your grandchild with the same thing.
all with the same family name.
Yeah, with the same family. I think
So-
it is the same like in Tulo.
Oh yeah.
Like one house belongs to one sing.
One yeah, I see. It's like Chinese too. Like my grandfather's village too. Like in that village, it's the family name. It's all same.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Indonesia also the same, like long time ago.
Oh.
And this is the typical house of Toba tribe. Because they are sailor, not
Yeah.
sailor, fishermen.
Yeah.
They are fishermen. They built their house just like a boat. No, they built the roof
Yeah.
is more like a boat. And they have in Toba, not everyone is a fisherman. They also farming. And there's one ornament, a very important ornament of Toba tribe. It's called Gorga. I will explain later.
Is Gorga is the small tribe too?
No, Gorga is only the name of an ornament.
Oh, ornament. Oh, no.
Just like in China, people worship dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a mythological creature in Toba.
What that mythological creature? What is that mythological?
Oh, I will explain later.
Okay.
Here is the Toba House. The upper part, number 1, is for Brahmana.
And then
it's like it's for God.
Yeah, it's like Hinduism, like
yeah. It's almost the same, because like after I read more about history of the world, like the ancient people's history is similar. Like I don't know how come is that.
I think in like in my book that I read, like the Egypt and the like Greek and Indonesia also have the same silver lining. I don't know how come. Yeah, it's strange. And then continue.
And then next. Oh. No, I'm sorry. Oh yeah. In Toba tribe, before Hindu came to Indonesia, they believe in one God.
Okay.
But after Hindu came to Indonesia, they mix their local belief with Hindu. So like Brahmana, they have different name for Brahmana. Like Brahmana is in Hindu, they have Brahmana, Vishnu, and Siva, right?
Yeah.
They have different name for that god. But it refers to the same god. And number 1 is Shangpush. It's for God. It's for the
upper part. Yeah.
Like they believe that God lives in the upper part of their house. And the middle part is for people. 中部是人的出游. And the third part, they believe is for 这不是生条. Yeah, it's like a demon or some spirits. Some spirits that they live there in the third part.
Okay. Oh, there is a spirit underworld too, and like some beliefs say it's not that bad spirit, but it's like more negative than the upper, but it's like it's good, like in dualism philosophy. Like yin and yang.
Maybe it's like the same.
And I think it's very interesting what you write. 床间是为了带来平衡. You know?
Here?
Yeah, I think it's very
yes.
Because it's it's very deep. It's very deep idea to like so nice.
Yeah, it's like a balance.
Yes. Next, this is Gorga. And if you go to Batak and you visit their traditional house, you will find a lot of this ornament, gorga.
Is that like local, like local people got before the Hinduism come?
Yes, but
Oh.
before Hindu come and after,
Oh.
because they still keep their belief,
Oh, I see.
just like Taoism and Confucianism in China.
Oh, yeah.
Even now they don't, okay, we can say they don't believe in God, but Taoism and Confucianism is like their culture, their custom. They live with that. They live with that not point. Like it's on it's on their life.
Yeah, I see, I see. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Suju. Oh, it's a lion. Suju.
Yes, it's kind of a stillation of lion.
Oh.
And this, they have, just like in China. Have you guys heard about China has nine? No, a dragon has 9 sons.
Yeah, I
Has
heard that.
nine children.
I heard that in. Wait, you told me in that Xiang'an temple. You told me
really?
the dragon have a 9 child, like
Yeah.
small dragon in the temple in Xiang'an.
And that 9
Yeah.
children, they have different function and meaning,
Purpose
and
of.
they put their 9 symbols in different. It is.
It
Where is
froze.
that? Wait.
Oh, wait.
Right.
9 children of dragon ornament.
Okay, so how?
Oh no, wait. My favorite is Chiwan.
Oh, what? In Indonesia, 八大可不多的人因
Chiwan.
就是表示助人。根据巴达克人的说法。
Can you see this?
Oh, yeah.
It's also a dragon.
In Batak or in Chinese?
No, in Chinese.
Oh, okay.
So
It's called Chiwan.
Oh.
It's also dragon. Even it is not look exactly like dragon because they have fish tail.
Yeah.
But this dragon, he is one of 9 children of dragon.
Oh.
And this ornament specialized put in the tip of the roof. To ancient people believe that it will prevent the building from fire.
Oh.
Because he has like special power to bring rain and water. So if in case this building is on fire, is burning, like ancient people believe, this ornament will bring rain to stop the fire.
Okay. And then?
The same like in Batak. They have special gorga to put in a special part. For example, the second gorga here, it always placed in the on the top of a door, because people believe that it will prevent the house, it will prevent the evil spirit to enter the house.
Okay.
Yes. And this ornament also called gorga.
Yeah.
Um, oh yeah. I read one book. The title is The Second Sex. It's
Oh.
about a woman through history. Like it tells history about women, like how people treat women in the ancient time and now, and like I know in ancient Egyptian
Yeah.
they worship women. In ancient time,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
worship women.
I have read about that too, and it's same with your book. Like a long time ago, there is a lot of sculpture in the ancient Egypt, in the Sumerian, or in the Greek. Like it's all about the woman, and there's I forgot where this painting, like the painting, it's like a woman with a lot of like chest, like a lot of breast. It's not the porn, but it's like the symbolism of
Symbol.
Mother Earth with a lot of
Yeah.
green, a lot of like abundance, like that. Oh, I think it's like the a philosophy of Eden, like the Garden of Eden, like yeah, just the picture with many interpretations. I don't know.
Because yeah, in ancient time, not only in Batak, but I also read in Mesopotamia is Egypt. Yeah, in ancient Egypt, and in I don't remember. I read three places.
Yeah. I remember about Egypt. Okay, continue. I remember about the philosophy of woman in
Yeah.
Egypt. Yeah.
Because in ancient time, women considered as symbol of fertile.
Yeah.
Woman's body is like a land to be harvested. And in this ornament also, this ornament is a woman's breast.
Yeah. It's
Is
interesting.
for breast.
Yeah.
Because they hope if they put that ornament in the house, and their land will be fertile.
Oh.
Okay.
The breast milk is source of life, and their love, women's love, is nurturing. It's a life giving. That's why we called it Mother Nature.
Oh yeah. Oh, I want to tell you, it's similar with Egyptian. Like in Egypt, there is Isis and Osiris, right? And then
Yeah.
the Isis is the woman, and
Mm-hmm.
Isis is like the symbol of mother, like the nature and the abundance. And you know, like the ancient time, it's not taboo to say a sex. They like think sex as a sacred. Like
Yeah.
if you see the Orion belt in the sky, in ancient Egyptian, Orion belt is like an Osiris Spanish or something like that. I think. Yeah. It's not
Yes.
true in the ancient time.
And next is another Indonesian architecture.
Yeah.
This is traditional architecture from Aceh, from this area. And this is from Lampung.
Yeah.
They have similarity, like they have like how they put their construction and their materials. Next is from Dayak.
Wow.
Yeah, this is in Indonesia.
This is so nice that
Yeah, it is here in Kalimantan, in Borneo.
yeah.
Next is Toraja. I think this house is amazing because the roof is, the shape is just like a boat.
Yeah.
The philosophy is also the same, like Batak, like Toba House.
Wow.
And next is from my tribe. Is similar to the one in Madagascar, but it's in my tribe. Next is Sandria's.
my tribe. Yeah.
Yeah, this house is different from another Austronesian architecture, right?
Yeah.
The building is on the soil. They built exactly over the soil. Why? Because they have influence from Hindu Buddhist.
Oh.
They have strong influence from Hindu. It's the same like the one in Bali.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bali is
It's only these two area that the house is different from another, because they have strong influence. Because the strongest Majapahit Kingdom is also located in Java.
Yeah.
And the Majapahit Kingdom is Hindu Buddhist kingdom.
Yes.
When I say Hindu Buddhist kingdom, because it's not Hindu kingdom and then a Buddhist kingdom, no, but they mix Hindu with Buddha.
Yeah, it's like we say
They mix the two religion as one.
Yeah.
They mix the two religion and Indonesian, like Indonesian belief.
Yeah.
They mix these three religion and as one.
Yeah, it's on Emputan Tular.
Yeah.
Bhinneka Tunggal Ika.
Last time we talked about that.
Yeah, because there is a Hindu, Buddhist, and
local belief.
So Emputan Tular says Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, blah 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 in Sanskrit.
Yes. Next is Maluku. It's here.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it.
It's similar, right? Like the one in Madagascar, like the one in New Zealand.
Yeah.
They don't put too many.
They don't put walls. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not cold. It's not. It's windy, right?
because in that area, the weather is super hot.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
So like the ancient people, they don't build a wall. They just sleep like that, and the wind will blow.
But that's so nice. Like
yes, it's so comfortable. And next is here is also in Indonesia. It's similar like the one in Fiji, right?
Yeah. Why the roof is like that? It's so high.
The roof is like this because in architecture, if you have a high roof, like the heat will stay there, but also the wind, like if you're feeling hot, you will feel colder under the high roof.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. So like the temperature is more stable if you have higher roof.
It's like a Dutch.
Yes.
Dutch
architecture.
Like high. Oh, and then why Maluku people not did that kind of roof? Like it's make them colder than not build the wall.
Because the weather is different.
Oh, the weather is different.
Yeah, in Nusa Tenggara, it's near to the sea.
Yeah.
But there's not as much as no. Here the wind blow, like the wind is stronger.
Oh,
Yes. So here, with not that strong wind, but they want to get as much wind as they can.
oh, yeah.
But
So
here it's different.
not entering, so the wind not entering the body.
Next is the one in Papua. It's similar to Aboriginal traditional house
Yeah,
from
exactly.
Australia. Yes. And yes. Oh, and
Oh,
my teacher
Bangladesh.
asked me why traditional house in southern China is different from the one in northern China. You can see like the roof is different. The one in southern China is more, how to say, bending, is more bend.
Like more.
Yes. Is yeah. And
Wider?
when my teacher saw my presentation about Indonesian architecture with this bending, he asked me like, what's the similarity? And then my answer is there are some theory about this, but my theory is that people from southern China, their ancestor is from Truku tribe
Okay.
before Chinese civilization. Before Chinese civilization, people from Taiwan, they cross the sea and reach Fujian.
Yeah.
They reach Fujian and they live there before China, before Chinese Empire. And
Yeah.
then when Chinese Empire came to southern China, they mix. And there is assimilation between Chinese architecture and Austronesian architecture.
Okay.
Because like if you are originated from one area, just like in Indonesia, before Hindu Buddha came to Indonesia, we have our own religion, and then Hindu Buddha came to Indonesia, and then we mix.
Yeah.
We mix Indonesian local belief and Hindu Buddha, and we can say not new religion, but it's like A plus B become AB.
Yeah, acculturation, you mean?
Hmm?
Like
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Like acculturation process.
It's freezing.
Oh, why is that? Like acculturation, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's about duration.
Yeah, like
But yeah,
yes. Yeah, I see.
it's done, my presentation.
Yay! That's nice. Ooch.
Is there any question?
Wait, thinking. How about one?
Wait, I don't know why it's freezing. Like I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Hello.